Hello, welcome to episode 367 of the Casual Tire. Try
The
again.
Tiehards.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to episode 367 of the Casual Try Hard podcast. I'm Brian,
And I'm James.
and after a week of
Difficulties.
technical difficulties, both
Yeah.
technical and copyright related,
Yeah, it
uh,
was a wild week. Tune into the
we
Unshow.
yeah we are back, and the content gods have smiled upon us.
Yeah, I actually did have a show prepared this week, but we got a BNR, so we're going to talk about the BNR.
Yeah. So, if you have show ideas, we are in, I think, the longest stretch of the year without a new set.
Yeah, I think we mapped
So
it
we're-
out last time we did an episode, and this is the biggest gap in between sets that we have all year, so.
Yeah, we're scrambling. We don't know what to do if we're not just constantly previewing sets. So, reach out with show ideas. We were planning on doing a listener show idea.
I have it mapped out,
So-
so we'll get to it at some point.
We'll get to it at some point. But if you have show ideas, cards you want us to talk about, anything like that, let us know. Facebook, Discord, email, Twitter, X, Blue Sky, all those places. Come in, say hey. People did check in to see where we were.
Yep.
Because I meant to put it in a Discord message and then forgot. And then I saw that you had to, where are you guys dead? Our equipment is, and
Yeah.
our sanity. But otherwise, no, we're fine.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube, you'll notice Brian still has a stationary headshot as a picture.
Yeah, it's apparently my fault. So it's something
I
with
mean,
my
that's-
computer.
That's what the troubleshooting says. I don't really understand, but
Neither do I. I
Yeah.
didn't change anything, but I'll
Yeah.
mess with it.
like Brian said, links to get hold of us are in the description of wherever you're listening to us talk. If you have any show ideas, or if you know how to troubleshoot our Discord problem where Brian's video isn't coming through, you can do that in any of those places as well. We've exhausted, I think, most of the troubleshooting steps and have come up short.
It's error 2012 and
Yeah.
2014.
Yeah.
So if you have like a cool easy fix, let us know.
Yeah, I really don't know what's going on with it at this point, but if somebody else has more experience, feel free to hit us up. Like I mentioned a few minutes ago, we talked all about my wild week last week in the Unshow. If you're interested in hearing that and want to support the show, that'd be a great time to do that. Patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Surf on over there. Chip a couple bucks in the pot. We'd really appreciate it. And you get roughly another hour of content out of us every week in the form of our Unshow. Our equipment has been spotty lately, to say it
Yes.
politely. We've been having some issues, so we spend about an hour before every episode trying to make sure all our equipment's working the way it's supposed to and catching up, because we don't see each other nearly as often as we used to. So we kind of talk about, whatever while we're doing that. Completely unscripted. We don't edit it. We just kind of pump it out for the patrons. It's kind of like hanging out with the boys for a little bit every week. If you're interested in that, or like I said, if you just want to support the show, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Support the show. Get some more of us. Everybody wins.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, so there was a banned and restricted announcement today.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought there'd been talk of like stuff happening with Commander, but I did not see a Commander BNR announcement.
Well, so that wouldn't be in this BNR. That, like, they do the Commander stuff in a separate announcement because that's part of that panel now.
Yeah, I feel like there had been talk that it might have been today, but maybe the person just got maybe the Twitter or the TikTok person got confused. That's never happened before.
Well, also, I think a lot of people don't really care about constructed formats and just care about Commander, so they may have heard BNR and just assumed it was Commander because
Exactly. Fair. So they have changes for the so we'll start with standard.
Yep.
Standard's the easy one. It is no changes.
no changes. I did read. I didn't read this whole article. I just kind of glanced at skimmed most of it, but I did read the standard section. And
Okay.
my understanding, I haven't played standard, but my understanding is there's some churn, which is good. I mean, we talk about, the best
Hmm.
standard formats we can remember have churn where decks rise and fall, and you don't always have the best deck for months in a row.
Yeah. So last Pro Tour, it was like Badger Mole Cub versus is it
Mm-hmm.
like not this past Pro Tour, but the one before.
Yeah.
And is it one?
Mm-hmm.
Because basically the Badger Mole decks got dunked on because everyone built decks that just mercilessly killed Badger Mole Cubs.
Yeah.
And then this most recent Pro Tour that just happened, Badger Mole Cub rose to the top.
Yeah.
So it was like a different build because before it was the Badger Mole Cub decks from like two Pro Tours ago
Mm-hmm.
were like go wide, make play Ouroboros,
Mm-hmm.
make big board, kill.
Yep.
Right? So do that as quickly as possible. Like go Elf, Badger Mole Cub, Ouroboros, put counters on four things, and then just have a massive army
Yep.
and win. And the Badger Mole Cub decks this time still had Llanowar were elves, but were like landfall decks.
Yeah, I'm looking at one of the lists right now. It's very much a landfall deck.
This is the one that won.
Yeah.
So there was like mono green versions of this,
Okay.
and then there was the Selesnya version. So both made the top 8, both mono green and Selesnya, and they are basically Selesnya to play a road,
Mm-hmm.
which did the path trick where you're like, oh, my elf isn't any good anymore, but it's worth a landfall trigger.
Yeah.
So I'm going to erode my elf,
Yep.
get an extra landfall trigger kind of deal. So yeah, it's very much a like landfall deck. So like it's not like it was just is it into is it?
Yeah.
And it was like last like 2 Pro Tours ago, there was like is it lessons
Mm-hmm.
with all of the avatar stuff,
Yep.
and then there was Spelementals,
Yep.
which was Eddie Merc Crab, and then some of them some go really hard at the elementals with Sunderflock, and then the it's from Wilds of Eldraine. It's like an adventure that also like does Bedlam Reveler. It's like
Yeah.
it comes in discard. It's like an uncommon like
Yeah.
Modern Magic. So there were those decks, and then there were like the lessons decks, and so we kind of had something similar this time, but then they didn't do as well.
Okay.
So there is some of that churn where it's like there's multiple flavors of Is It that might be better one week or one event than another.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it
then
also
there is,
sounds
like-
like there's multiple flavors of Badger Mole Cub.
Yeah. So in that respect, it's in a better place than
Yeah.
it has been in the recent past. Like, I kind of like the idea of might form harmonizing people. Like that sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't change anything in standard, which is fine. And then they went to. Do you have any other standardy stuff?
Well, I was just looking. I really don't have anything to add. I haven't like really participated in the competitive formats too much lately.
Nor have I.
Just because like that's not really how I'm engaging with the game anymore, unfortunately. This Mardu discard deck that they're talking about here seems kind of cool too. I mean, it's a Moonshadow deck. It's not. I guess calling it Mardu discard is politically correct, but not like super descriptive of what the deck is.
Yeah.
That looks cool. Is that like a competitive deck or reason like tier 2?
Probably. I don't remember seeing it at
Yeah,
the.
it says it failed to make top 8, but it did look good. Whatever that
Yeah.
means.
But I think like the top 8 was like all the green decks.
Yeah.
There's like 4 or 5 of the green decks, and then some is it.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Um, I think the like practice offense is cute.
Yeah.
It's a thing to like discard that makes all of your stuff enormous
Yeah.
and like triggers your hardened academic.
Yep.
So like it seems reasonable. Like I don't know, I'm so weird. I look at standard decks and I'm like, is there a way to make this a pioneer deck? Like I don't know why I'm always like looking at things and being like, I want pioneer to be a thing. Like it seems like the most interesting of like things, a lot of like formats in my head. Like partly because, as we'll talk about, it's not full of Modern Horizons cards.
Right.
So it's like not like it's like the last bastion of not like Modern Horizons nonsense.
Yeah. The last bastion of real Magic.
Yeah, and so like I'm like, oh, like I'm sitting here, I'm like, what if you like, could you like mush this together with like Greasefang
Yeah.
and have this like weird like Mardu Greasefang deck that had this other weird angle? Like, oh, that would be neat.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably just lose to Mono Red like 7 times in a row and then just be like, well, that was a fun experiment. Let's never do that again.
Be neat while you were doing it, though.
Yeah, it would be cool. I mean, Mardu Greasefang gets stuff out of the graveyard, which then triggers Hardened Academic.
Yeah,
Like, oh
there
man,
you go.
do it all. Like in response to the trigger, crew the thing, get the counter on it. Man, synergies. I didn't see anyone play it. Like I watched a little bit of the Pro Tour.
Yeah.
But it feels nice. Like I want it to be good.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. 4-color control. Gugh. Gugh.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I don't
weird.
know how
You're splashing black just for inevitable defeat.
Yeah. Is it just like one of those where you just get to like cast it with your mana? Some of these lands, I don't even know what these are. Oh gosh. Okay.
Well,
I guess you get Great Hall of the Biblioplex.
Yeah.
That like fixes all of your mana.
Yeah.
But it also, the mana does look like atrocious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I don't feel like Inevitable Defeat is like that great.
Worth wrecking your mana over? Yeah. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I'm sure somebody spent more time on it than I did.
Yeah, than me just looking at it going like, that looks disgusting.
Look right.
Like, why are we doing this? I looked at your deck list. Explain yourself.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't, like, make any sense. Yeah, so... Would never sleeve this up in a million years.
No, me neither.
Fair to say. But, like, there were, I think, a, like, number of non-embarrassing decks. It wasn't just, like, blue-red versus... It wasn't, is it versus Badger Mole Cub?
Yeah.
Like, there was more variety, so that's good.
There was
right.
I did see over the weekend, there was a Star City Regionals or something. Did you watch any of that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I also didn't. I was just curious. We don't have to dwell on that.
Fair enough. And so then they talk about Pioneer.
Mm-hmm.
And in Pioneer, they banned, what's it called? Corey Steelcutter.
Yeah.
I like how they start with like, it's in a complicated spot. It's very diverse, and it's like, okay. But like, anytime I play it on like Arena, it's just like Arclight Phoenix or adjacent deck.
Yeah.
The format. Oh god, I forgot VD's a card. God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they got rid of that because of basically they have the lessons cards, so it makes that card that's like 2 mana, draw 3 if you have lessons in your graveyard.
Yeah.
And you have flow state, like you just never have to run out of cards.
Yep.
And then Corey Steelcutter is like impossible to deal with in many scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've played against like this deck because they have like academic dispute. Which we talked about. It's like target creature blocks this turn if able, and it can you can have it gain reach if you want to.
Yeah. So you can make something run into your big
Yeah,
VV.
but it has learn.
Yeah.
So it's like 1 mana, draw a card out of your sideboard.
Mm-hmm.
Like it lets you go get Divide by Zero or Firebending Lesson or Iroh's Demonstration. So you have all these lessons that it can go get.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it is. I've played against it. It is like miserable, but like I don't know. Pioneer. I guess Modern Magic has devolved. Like every deck on some level, every format devolves into having like some level of like or some version of like 2017 Blue Red Delver and Legacy.
Well, it's funny you bring that up. I don't know if you meant this as a transition point or not, but I told you that I did kind of skim through the rest of these,
Mm-hmm.
and I did see those magic words here.
Uh,
In for
Competitive diversity.
yeah, competitive diversity is the reason. Competitive diversity. So Corey Steelcutter joins the ranks of Splinter Twin, killed for competitive diversity.
Where's that at? I was reading under it. Oh, there it is. To help with competitive diversity, we feel everything against these
Yep.
decks. Yep. It is the like there is if you're gonna play mountains and islands, you have to play Corey Steelcutter.
Yeah.
And you can like dress up what flavor of Corey Steelcutter you want to play.
Yep.
But ultimately you are just playing Corey Steelcutter
Mm-hmm.
because it is the best thing to do.
Well, and it's a little bit different than the problem in standard, though, right? Because even if you're playing a different flavor of Corey Steelcutter, the decks kind of look samey.
Yes.
And where we were just talking about the Badger Mole Cub, like those were pretty different decks when you get down to nuts and bolts. I mean, they both revolved around the Badger Mole Cub, but the whole game plan is different.
Yeah, like I mean the current blue red standard decks are on some level like different decks, right? One
Yeah.
has like the elemental slant, which can be, up to 12 like big elemental creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can have, the lesson slant or the the other one that we were just talking about. God. Anyway, but you had different flavors of it.
Yeah.
But like kind of like Blue Red Delver from 2015, 2016, 17 era, right? Like you changed like 3 cards and you were like, I'm cooking here. Like I'm really
Yeah.
I changed my Ponder preordained split or something.
Right.
And you're like, oh yeah, like I really figured it out. Like I really like this. I like my 3-4 split as opposed to the traditional 4-3 split. And it's like, okay, dude, like calm down.
Well, I mean, I remember kind of poking fun at Logan for his maybe board. His maybe board
it was like
10
40
times the
cards.
size of his deck.
Yeah, like
His
And
maybe
Grixis-
board was a fat pack box.
yeah, of things that I may be playing in Delver.
Yeah.
Um,
For
and I
like
feel like
a grand total of 6 slots between the main deck and sideboard.
yeah, it's just like, but it's like very much. I think these blue red decks in Pioneer, right? Like they were. I mean, if you get rid of Corey Steelcutter,
Mm-hmm.
they just go back to being Arclight Phoenix decks.
Right.
And they're probably, I don't know if they're better Arclight Phoenix decks, but they're close to better Arclight Phoenix decks because, they're, they're not playing Treasure Cruise.
Yeah.
So you don't have that, like, 8-drop in your hand that sometimes you can't cast.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, it gives you more counterplay.
Yep.
Where, a Rest in Peace as a sideboard card matters.
Yeah.
Right? As opposed to, like, and, like, hard matters. As opposed to, like, well, I have, like, an Abrade or a Pick Your Poison. but they still got like one token out of the Corey Steelcutter that I have to deal with,
Mm-hmm.
or uh, or they're just gonna draw another one,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be like in the same situation. Um, so I can see why you want to like get rid of it
Mm-hmm.
because like it definitely leaves a blue red deck. It just is a blue red deck that maybe is a little bit weaker, or like you end up with like blue red lessons and blue red arc light phoenix,
Yeah.
or blue red, like a hard like VV deck,
Mm-hmm.
which will just get VV banned in 6 months.
Sure.
Um, because that card is ridiculous as well. But like it could just, again, for competitive diversity, give you a different blue red deck
Yeah.
as opposed to just everything being the same. But I feel like the the rate at which we have to ban cards now is just like indicative of power creep and like lack of time to test things.
Sure.
Because I don't
For
know.
both.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Corey Steelcutter had to get banned in standard
Yeah.
and now it's banned in Pioneer,
Pioneer.
and it's like a legacy staple.
Right.
It's like, how did we let this happen? Like, I don't understand.
Yep.
Now, granted, I was like, again, I give it like, oh, it just seems like a bad pyromancer. I was wrong. It's wrong. It makes a hell of an elemental token.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. It just it we had bad-ish formats, but they weren't like, I didn't feel like we had to have bans every 6 months.
I
And
mean,
it could also be,
we definitely had times where there were bans every 6 months, but I feel like it's kind of accepted that that's the way things are now, as opposed to like we're just going through a rough patch.
yeah, it's like this is just how we're gonna manage the game.
Yeah. That's definitely how
Right.
this feels now, is this is just part of managing the game at this point.
We're gonna print cards at 11.
Yeah.
The ones that break stuff, we're gonna get rid of.
Yep.
And people are, I think the community is more accepting. Or like, again, like the old heads that are still around are just like fine, whatever.
Yeah.
And the newer people, this is just the magic they have experienced.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean that probably comes into play as well. I mean, we're talking about Magic from at this point 8 years ago. Like,
Has it been that long since they've been like, maybe not that long. They weren't like hard. So there hadn't been a ban since like 2013 to Energy, right? That was like the first
Yeah.
ban. Energy and
well, I was just kind of
Evercold
thinking
and all that
Oko
stuff.
was like 2019, right?
Yeah.
So
And
it's
yeah, so yeah, maybe
7,
7
8 years ago.
Yeah, that like we started getting standard bans again. So yeah,
Yeah.
this is just how like the new generation has grown up with the game.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, like how many people have stuck with this game for 7 years
Um,
and are still playing
Yeah, people come and
competitively
go.
and not playing like Commander?
they just haven't devolved into commander players.
Yeah, I think we're kind of the oddballs that didn't
we're
make
holding
that
out.
transition.
That are like, ooh, I would like to play competitive Magic,
Yeah,
but everything's commander.
yeah,
Yeah. But it is weird to just see like cards get printed. It's like, yeah, too good for standard,
Mhm.
too good for pioneer, and it's like, how long till we're like, too good for modern.
yeah.
Can't let this happen. And it's just like, oh, this like random rare from a standard deck is gonna be banned in like 3 or 4 formats. We're gonna be like, oh, that's just normal. And it's like, no, we didn't playtest this clearly.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have modern.
Lots of changes in Modern.
And so what happened in modern?
We had 2 bans and 2 unbans. It looks like we got rid of Flage and Lotus Field, and then they unbanned Violent Outburst and something out of left field here, Jite.
Yeah.
Jite hasn't ever been legal in Modern, right? That was banned from...
I don't think so. I think it would have been banned from the jump, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was banned in Extended when it became Modern and didn't ever have a chance. So that'll be interesting.
It will.
Do you want to start there since we're already talking about it?
Sure. So, I am happily, mine are a little beat up, but I'm happily going to ride the wave up and sell these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine are already gone. I'll have to go and double check.
The reason I bring that up is because when they unbanned Jace the Mind Sculptor, I bought Jace's.
Unfortunately, I did too.
And have never played Jace's.
Yeah.
I also bought Tarmogoyfs around that time too. It was just bad financial decisions. So I think Uezawa's Jite is not good enough anymore.
I don't think so either.
And the reason is like modern Magic is way faster.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna pay 2 mana and do nothing.
Right.
And then you're gonna pay 2 mana to put it on something. Hope you don't get blown out from any multitude of spells that cost 0 mana to cast in Modern.
Right.
You're going to attack. It's going to have to deal damage to something.
Right.
And then you get like paid off.
Yeah.
And the payoff is like you might be able to kill something.
Yeah, I think that's kind of top of the list. Is I don't know that the payoff. I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze anymore. Like the things that Jite does, I don't think are super relevant to the current format.
So, for those of you who don't know, in which Jite is 2 mana to cast. It's an equipment. And whenever the equipped creature, and it's 2 mana to equip, so you're 4 mana in.
Right.
And whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage, put 2 charge counters on Umezawa Jite, and remove a charge counter from the Jite, and then you get to choose one. You can give the equipped creature +2/+2. You can give target creature -1/-1, or you can gain 2 life.
Yeah.
So, right, like, the reason that it was banned is, in theory, it puts its foot on the neck of every X1.
Mm-hmm.
That they're just, like, not playable.
It's also notable, I don't know if it came across while you were reading the card or not, and it might not, even if, like, a listener was reading the card and had never played against it, it might not be very obvious when you first look at it, but
Mm-hmm.
the Jite doesn't have to be equipped to a creature to use the ability.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, once it has counters,
Yeah.
you can do -1/-1 or gain life.
Right, and they stay with the Jite. Even if the creature that
Yes.
the Jite is on dies, you can still do the thing. It's not an ability that the creature gets, it's an ability of Umezawa's Jite.
Fair.
Which
So, like, you
makes it
attack-
harder to play against.
Yeah, you attack, they trade with your equipped creature.
Yeah,
You still get 2 counters, and then you can kill something else.
right.
Or you have out on a 2/2 and they block with a 3/3.
Yep.
You still get to give their 3/3 -1/-1 and kill it.
Yep.
After combat. But it's kind of an onboard trick.
Mm-hmm.
It's oppressive to small creature decks. But it is slow.
Mm-hmm.
And they've kind of scaled small creatures out of Umezawa Jite range.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you play a 1-drop, you play Ragavan, you get in.
Mm-hmm.
You get a treasure. You play Jite. Next turn, you equip the Jite. You like get in again, and you're like, oh, I have to use both my counters to kill your Guide of Souls.
Right.
It takes 2 counters to kill your 1-drop.
Yep.
It takes 2 counters to kill your Rajani.
Yep.
Like, oh, this is not super effective.
Yeah.
And I guess and this is why Flage got banned, but one of the best decks in the format is a small creature deck.
Okay, well, so that's what I was just gonna say. Is are there any other small creature decks, or is it just the one?
So I haven't followed Modern a lot,
Yeah,
but the main kind of best deck in the format is Boros Energy,
yeah,
which is Ocelot Pride, Guide of Souls, Ragavan, Ajani, um, used to be Flage,
yeah.
right? So like if your goal is to bring Boros Energy down a peg, um, putting in the format a card that preys on cheap creatures is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
And it may also just not be good enough to matter.
Mm-hmm.
But I I'm kind of on the side that's not good enough to matter because by the time you like spend all the mana to like get the effect, like your opponent already probably has like a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is it? I don't think when I said I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze, it's because of all the setup you have to do to start it
Getting
going,
anything.
and like you don't get paid off for that for so long. Like the game's probably over already by the time you get paid
Yeah.
off.
I mean, you're like they go like Guide of Souls, and then they're like a Johnny, then Goblin Bombardment, throw the cat at whatever thing you tried to put the GTA on,
Yeah.
flip the Ajani, make another cat,
Yep.
deal damage to another creature, and you're just like, oh, I have this like this was I was just it's just sitting here and doesn't have anything to go on,
Yeah.
and I can't ever play anything else because the Rajani eats it.
Yep.
Okay, neat, thanks. Like I'm glad I spent 2 mana on this.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
So go ahead.
the other unban.
Well, I was going to say we kind of just started talking about. We're going out of order here, but we just started talking about the Boros Energy deck. So should we cover the band that affects
Sure.
that deck next?
Yeah.
Um,
So what did they get?
well, they got Flage Band.
They did. Um, so Flage is like it's it's a sorcery speed lightning helix for 1 extra mana
Yep.
that gives this kind of mid-rangey, kind of aggressive deck like staying power
Mm-hmm.
and inevitability in like a single card,
Yeah.
right? Like you're not gonna get run over early because you kill whatever threat
And gain 3 life.
is and you gain 3 life. And then if the game goes long, you have this like 6/6 gonna come out of your graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're playing against like a more controlling deck, it's like, well, they have to kill your Guide of Souls, they have to kill your Ajani, they have to kill your Ocelot Pride,
Yeah.
they have to kill your Ragavan, and then it's like, oh, you put like a bunch of stuff in my graveyard. I guess I'll bring this back, and now you have to deal with this thing again.
Yeah.
And they play. This list has 10 fetch lands,
Mm-hmm.
so they're just filling their graveyard that way.
Right.
So you just have this card that gives you inevitability and lets you get to that late game,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to do like there's no deck building cost really.
Not really. I mean, you're just kind of enacting your game plan. You're not really making concessions to do it.
So this is the second ban that Boris Energy has brought about because Fury was banned before this, right? Or was Fury banned in? I think Fury was banned before this.
Yeah.
Um, so they lost Amped Raptor,
Yep.
and it was still the best deck.
Right.
And now they're gonna lose Flage, and maybe this knocks it down a peg.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely makes it, I think, more of an aggro deck than it currently is. Like right
They're
now.
having like that mid-range angle.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like the red things are kind of hard to replace. I'm not going to uh, lie, but I don't know, like a Johnny Guide of Souls Ocelot Pride, like it feels like you're somewhere to Death and Taxes, where you're like this
Oh,
aggro
yeah,
deck
I
that
could see
also
that.
has like you can and it already playing Voice of Victory.
Right.
You like Kynthalia and maybe like another taxing piece.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, can Cat Jesus make a comeback?
Maybe.
Right, like you could see this being like a white deck or close to mono white deck,
Mm-hmm.
where you like your Cat Jesus and White Orchid phantoming people into the dirt.
Yeah.
Right, but you have this like aggressive slant to you where you're not just trying to like lock out a game for 40 turns. You're like, I'm trying to lock out a game for like 5 turns.
Yeah, I mean, if you ditch red, though, a Johnny gets worse, right?
That's what I mean. That's like
Yeah.
what's like where it's hard to get rid of the red.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was remember like red white taxes with like harsh mentor,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Harsh Mentor.
right? Like they're
And if you're not trying to
like
fill your yard for Flage, you can definitely cut back on fetches.
yeah, like you there could be something where you can still have some red for like a Johnny
Yeah.
and galvanic discharge, but you're still like but you're more of a controlling like taxi kind of deck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because if Flage goes away, you probably lose Season Pyromancer because you don't have the reason to like get through
Right.
your deck in the same way. But I mean, do you then get to play like Fear of Missing Out
Yeah.
or something? I don't know. But it's funny that like Modern Horizons 3 block constructed deck has got two Modern Horizons 3 cards banned out of it,
Yeah.
right? And was it LSV? It was either LSV or Brent Cook brought up that with Flage going away, like you probably don't play Arena of Glory,
Oh, yeah, definitely not.
right? Because like
There's
the
no
whole
reason to.
or yeah, it was like you bring back Flage, you deal 3, gain 3.
Yeah.
It has haste, you deal 3. Like it's like a 12-point attack,
Yeah.
and you don't need that anymore. Also, like if you're like white, you get to play Abandoned Air Temple
Mm-hmm.
and like grow your things. Like it's like a good Gavany Township.
Yeah. I mean, is there a world where this goes kind of closer to where Mardu Spirits used to be?
I don't remember that
With like
deck.
Lingering Souls?
Oh, you could where like you're using your graveyard in that way.
Yeah. I mean,
Like in
I don't know that
'cause,
Lingering Souls is good enough in current Magic, but
I mean, with a lot of like you have more creatures than that deck had because it was like a Bedlam Reveler deck,
yeah.
right? Like could what is it called? The the thing that was in the standard deck, the practiced offense,
Mm-hmm.
where like you have
Yeah.
all these little idiots and you're just like you have like 2 of these or something
Yeah.
to like discard to your FOMOs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But it's just so funny that we're like, hey,
This is the world we live in now.
yeah, like we printed this set specifically for Modern. Oh, it totally breaks Modern.
Yeah.
Like the best deck for over almost 2 years now
Mm-hmm.
has been just put all the white rares and mythics from that set into a deck. It's also, right, just looking at the creatures, Modern Horizons 3, 3, 3, 3. Modern Horizons 2, Modern Horizons 1,
Yeah.
Tarkir Dragonstorm, uh, the Dark with the 1 Blood Moon in this list.
Well, there's a
Goblin
second in
Bum-
the sideboard.
Okay, Goblin Bombardment,
Yep.
which became legal in Modern Horizons.
Yep.
but from Tempest. But Legend of Roku, one of Avatar,
Yep.
uh, Modern Horizons 3, Modern
Modern
Horizons
Horizons
3
3.
for the spells,
Yep.
and then uh, only one Modern Horizons 3 land in the sideboard or in the lands. Yeah, so it's just very like, hey, we made this set specifically for we made these sets specifically for modern, but if you play all of them together, we have to ban cards
Yeah, it's too good
because
if you don't mix them.
if you don't mix them with enough other things.
Yeah.
It's like maybe you should not have printed them.
Right.
But what do I know? Okay. So we're gonna talk about the unban or the ban. Next.
Let's talk about the ban.
Okay. So staying on the ban train,
Yep.
they banned Lotus Field.
I didn't realize Lotus Field was a deck in Modern.
It's not.
It's not.
You know what is a deck in Modern?
Amulet.
Amulet Titan.
Yeah.
So, they said that the reason that they wanted to ban it was because it allowed Lotus Field to go off with like fewer resources
Mm-hmm.
with like an amulet.
Yeah.
And so they wanted to get rid of it, I guess, to kind of go back to like older amulet. And so here was the thing. And this came up in like amulet still works with spelunking, I think.
It doubles up with it.
I think so.
Because amulet's a
um,
trigger, but spelunking is not. No.
so that's what I think.
Spelunking looks like
But
it's a replacement effect.
But and maybe it was just like Magic Online being broken. Bryant Cook was playing like a week ago, had a video,
Yeah.
and he's getting comboed off, and he was like, "I don't think like Amulet of Vigor and Spelunking work. Like this is like a weird like build from the opponent." And then the opponent proceeded to go off with Amulet of Vigor with Spelunking in play,
Huh.
and I did not understand it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I wouldn't have thought. I
uh,
mean, this list that they used for an example has both, and I mean,
Has
just
both,
reading the
four of.
card, it does not seem like it would work. But
yeah, long.
yeah, because like that's the trick. That's the trick with amulet is that it's a trigger that goes on the stack.
Yeah.
But spelunking doesn't appear to be a trigger.
Um. Oh. So this is great. Amulet does still trigger. I can't explain the ruling because I don't know it, but I play Amulet Titan all the time in Modern and on MTGO, and the Amulet still does trigger. Yes, Spelunking is a replacement effect, but it still triggers Amulet.
How?
Uh,
I mean, if you replace the trigger with this trigger, then it shouldn't.
Never mind. You can choose the order of Spelunkings and lands replacement effects to let your lands enter tapped. But in this case, Amulet would not trigger. My understanding. I'm trying to find. Oh. Okay. A land coming in tapped and Spelunking are both replacement effects competing to replace the normal behavior of the land. You can choose for the land to come into play tapped and trigger Amulet of Vigor. So I think it's like when you would Anger of the Gods and kill a thing,
Yeah.
and you could pick like if it exiled to itself or if it exiled to Anger of the Gods, and like your opponent got to pick because there were two replacement effects and I had to know which one to pick.
So you get one or the other, but not both.
Yes.
Okay, so the spelunking wouldn't be an extra amulet trigger then.
No,
It would just be more copies of amulet that didn't stack.
Exactly. So
Okay.
we're amulet, but if you had multiple amulets, you could stack them.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you benefited from the untap from Amulet,
Right.
you could do that.
Okay.
Uh,
That's fine. I get that.
yeah, so that is it is yeah, they're both replacement attack. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm with you.
There we go. So I guess the like normal state of a land is to come in untapped.
Yeah.
So there's a replacement effect to make it tapped.
Yep.
And then well that makes my spelunking in my with my Amulet of Vigor in my stupid commander deck that I've played exactly like one game with. It makes it good because I was just like, oh yeah, this isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
But now I know. So
Kind of works.
yeah, so yeah, it kind of works. So basically, the fact that like it lets you get 6 mana
Yeah.
easy, and like you can get like further along in your combo turns, and apparently there's also with Scape Shift and Amulet of Vigor it matters, and there was something about like they also play a wandering minstrel that does the same thing as spelunking. So they play 5 spelunking effects.
Wow.
And then apparently you can also loop things with Aftermath Analyst, where like all your lands come in, you get enough mana from everything untapping, you sack a bunch of stuff, and then you throw them all back out on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's even playing like Crumbling Vestige. I think it's doing the thing from. Oh no. Okay. I thought it was doing the thing from the Pioneer deck where like you would like copy the Aftermath Analyst or the Lumra, but no. But yeah, so it's a lot apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So basically they got to go crazy. This is another deck where it's like this is like the third or fourth thing I feel like that Primetime has gotten banned.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the thing that they always say with the Amulet decks, and I tried to play Amulet, I kind of test, is this has always been the best deck in the format that you never hear about because it's so hard to play. Like, this deck is testing. And if you don't play perfectly, it's not good. But if you figure it out and play well, it's unbeatable.
Someone's out in the hallway screaming right now.
Yeah, I have both gotten thoroughly trashed by this deck playing against it and tried to play it.
It beat you on both sides.
It beat me on both sides, yes. You could say this deck is my nemesis.
Yeah.
It was fun trying to learn the lines, though.
So yeah, it is. So this is the.
And now they're losing Lotus Field.
They're losing Lotus Field, which like just makes it, whatever it is, and it only plays 2. It just makes it like they just put in some like crappy bounce lands and they're a little bit slower.
Yeah.
But it's basically the same deck. They might lose some lines that require the more mana.
Yeah.
Where you're like, what is it? Where again, like the Aftermath Analyst and like shifting woodlands to like copy things and make and go infinite might be harder. But I always feel like this deck, like, when they do something like this, like, okay, instead of me getting, like, comboed off the planet on turn 3, like, I guess I get till turn 4.
Yeah.
Or I guess instead of, like, turn 2, I get to die on turn 3. Like, it's still just, like, going to be a problem. But,
yeah.
Poor Bryant Cook was all sad because, like, one of his favorite, like, modern decks is Twiddlestorm.
Oh.
And there's no Lotus Field anymore.
Yep.
Can't twiddle it up anymore. So, But yeah, that was out of left field that they're like, yeah, we're gonna get rid of. Like it almost feels like could you have got rid of spelunking instead? Like maybe they
Probably.
had,
I mean, Amulet was
may-
definitely a deck before Spelunking.
yeah,
But
but like
then
now
I guess
you,
they just put in more Wandering Minstrels, though, and you haven't really got anywhere.
but like it's a 1/3 that you can kill, like
Yeah.
more so than an enchantment. Like I don't know. I guess it's one of those things that like is always unsatisfying when they ban a card out of a deck that like takes like some like tier 3 deck that someone
Yeah.
or that some number of players like really love
Yeah.
and just kill it. But there's not like I don't think there is like a spelunking deck
Probably not.
or like a wandering minstrel deck, right? Like I don't think
Right.
there's that like that card seeing play
Well, I
anywhere
don't know that
else.
Wandering Minstrel does anything. Like this deck
No,
could
no,
lose
but like
Wandering Minstrel and not meaningfully
yeah,
change anything, I think.
but I guess like more spelunking. Like oh hey, like it's like the deck now has like 12 amulets between Vigor, Urza Saga, and Spelunking,
Yeah.
right? Like it could just lose Spelunking and have 8, and it would be kind of go back the way it was like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it always sucks when it's like, hey, here's this like niche deck that someone loves that goes away because
Yeah.
like there's another card that you maybe could have like done the same thing, but maybe they're afraid if they ban Spelunking, it doesn't do enough.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, the problem is Lotus Field. And it's
Yeah.
there's a card we didn't think was gonna you didn't think was gonna get banned when it got printed.
Right.
All right, and then finally, the king is back. We can go to GP Vegas and play it again.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
uh,
Violent
the
Outburst is back.
Violent Outburst.
Yep.
So, this is a common from like Shards of Allura,
Yeah, I believe so.
and apparently some horrific jumpstart set, but we're not going to talk about
Yeah,
that.
sure. Whatever.
It's 1 red green for an instant, which is very important.
Mm-hmm.
It has Cascade.
Also very important.
And then it says creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Does not matter.
Not very important.
Yeah. So basically, Violent Outburst is here got banned. Some part because of Crash of Rhinos,
Mm-hmm.
the suspend card for Modern Horizons 1 that makes 2/4/4s.
Yeah.
And some part because of
Living End.
Living End. And they banned it. It felt like weird. Like it I feel like that when they banned it, the reason that Living End was good was because they printed like a ton of pitch cast elementals.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh no. This deck's too good. It's like, no, you like because they banned like Grief and then they banned Fury, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they banned Violent Outburst. Was there like so I don't know. I feel like Living End is probably fine for the format, especially with Thraben Charm around.
Yeah, I mean, it says in the article here that the new elementals from Lorwyn Eclipsed kind of gave Living End a shot in the arm, and people seem to have enjoyed it.
Okay.
So,
Which like
and they said that that's
cool.
what kind of piqued the interest of like maybe unbanning it,
Okay.
is to bring that deck back.
I mean, that's another deck that like was a like staple of
Mm-hmm.
like Modern for years.
Yeah, it was always kind of hanging out in the background. A boogeyman
It
you
was
had
like-
to think about.
Yeah, it was like tier 2, but you had to like have
You had to have a plan for it.
yeah. So okay, real quick, like back of the napkin.
Sure.
So deck plays 4 subtleties,
Mm-hmm.
4 endurance.
Mm-hmm.
You probably play 4 wistfulness.
Mm-hmm.
And probably 4 vibrant whatever guy.
Yeah.
the the 3 green red hybrid guy. And then there's not a good 1 mana blue cycler. Do you play like the whale? The 1 in the blue, look at the top 2, put 1 in your hand.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you get to play. Do you get to like? It's probably it might be too slow, but trumpeting Carnosaur for like
Yeah, it might
interaction.
be too slow. You
Um.
do get isn't the Sphinx 1 mana cycle?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of land cyclers. Like you get to play the one
Oh
from
yeah.
uh you get to play Oliphant.
Mm-hmm.
So Oliphant and Sphinx. Um. Yeah, like I don't know. It feels reasonable. Like oh, and I guess if you're so I'm thinking Teamer because of I guess the thing you have to cast.
Yeah.
Um, but like Deceit also gives you like hand disruption,
Yes.
which also like kind of like
The
I
colors
guess you,
don't super matter. At least, like I played
mhm,
Living End a little bit way back in the day,
mhm.
and the colors don't super matter because you're not looking to play a very long game, so you just play like all of the rainbow lands.
Oh, fair. Well, also if you so the other so it was like so your options are Violent Outburst is the best cascade spell
Yeah.
for this deck, bar none, because it's instant speed,
Right.
right? So you're kind of locked to red green.
Right.
And then you get to pick, do you want Shardless Agent
Yeah.
or do you want Dreadbore? Not Dreadbore, what's the other? Demonic Dread.
Demonic Dread. Yeah.
Demonic Dread, which is red black.
Yeah.
So you get like Jund or you get um
Teamer.
Teamer. So Teamer gives you subtlety for a little bit of interaction
Mm-hmm.
on the stack. Jund, you get like black for deceit, and you get the black swamp cycler,
Oh yeah.
um, which you know. So you have that, and oh, and you have generous end. Like your mana is perfect in the deck,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like you can, I guess you can play like anything. Like you just have to make sure that like you can, because right, like you're like okay, I have a couple dual lands that have swamps on them, so I can get them with my whatever he's called,
Your cycler.
my cycler. Yeah, like you get to play the 12 land cyclers
Mm-hmm.
that are like the 12 Jund land cyclers if you want.
Yeah.
And then you're like hand disruption, creature disruption, and another way to get lands
Mm-hmm.
with the vibrance. And then you have wistfulness to like eat hate,
Yeah.
right? Get rid of it and like you don't even need blue. But then you could also play subtlety because you would have like a bunch of incidental blue cards.
Mm-hmm.
If you like wanted to go that route, like
Right.
you'd have 12 blue cards counting your subtlety and you go through your deck really fast. And you could like, play glass dust Hulk if you're like really stretching for blue cards.
Well, like there was a blue version for a while, like
Mm-hmm.
in the middle history of Living End. But the version that I played, like I said, it just ran all the rainbow lands. Like that's why I have my gemstone mines, because it just ran
Okay.
City of Brass, gemstone mine, Mana Confluence. It just ran all of them.
Yeah.
Like the lands
And
didn't matter.
and I guess you have Starting Town as well now.
Yep.
And like multiversal passage. Like yeah, you could play because you really have to play like 18 lands in this deck,
Yeah. Because all your cards get traded in
or
for
just
other cards.
1 mana, spin the wheel.
Yep.
Um, oh yeah, and it gets Street Wraith.
Yep. Well, I mean, you could
Yeah,
have
of
had Street
course.
Wraith before.
No, but like of like things to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. My first thought was Teamer, and then like more blue cards for subtlety. But like Deceit is so good as like
Yeah.
you know grief at home.
Yeah. So we talked a bunch about Living End, but there is another deck that this enables that like maybe better than Living End. Is Teamer Rhinos better than Living End? Like the game plan is more
Sadly,
straightforward.
sadly, probably yes.
Yeah.
Just in that, right? Like Living End is like spin, 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 do the thing, hope to God it works.
Yeah.
Where Team of Rhinos is like play a mid-range game
Mm-hmm.
and then make two 4/4s and like win in 3 turns.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like play a more varied game.
Mm-hmm. It has the opportunity to play a normal game,
Yes.
where like Living End does not. Like you don't have a backup plan in Living End.
So I want to look at here's the like an early Teamer Rhinos list. This is from Pro Tour Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
This is Kai's list.
Mm-hmm.
Shardless Agent, Questing Beast, Subtlety, Murktide Regent. So 4 Shardless, 2 Questing Beasts, 2 Subtleties, and a Murktide Regent. 4 Crash of Rhinos, 2 Dismembers, 3 Force of Negations, which another reason to be blue
Right.
is you get Force of Negation. 4 Mystical Disputes, forgot that was a card.
Mm-hmm.
4 Violent Outbursts, 4 Dead Gons, 4 Fire Ices, oh my god, 4 Lorraine Revealed. So not like, so like this is just like a blue red like tempo deck.
Yeah.
Like tempo / like control deck that, also happens to
Combo you out.
combo you out at some point, as opposed to a combo deck that may or may not like kill. And then in the sideboard, it got to play 2 Blood Moons, 4 Endurance, Flame of Anor,
Mm-hmm.
a Force of Vigor, a Subtlety, and then it had 2 Furies in the board, which Furies are less than $1 now.
Holy moly.
$1.86 for 2 is how it's currently priced.
Wow.
So like, and this was from 2023.
Hmm.
And so how many like random like cards that have different casting costs do we have now compared to 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Right? That are like, hey, like channel me for a thing, or like just randomly or like Wilds of Eldraine, like I'm a 4-drop creature with like a 2 mana ability.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's a bunch more of those now.
Right.
So wow, someone played Crashing Footfalls in March. So last week someone played Crashing Footfalls. So what did the deck look like last week? Because like I'm curious here. So a week ago, Endurance, Shardless, Subtlety. Oh my god. Quantum Riddler. 2 mana Drake. 4 Scion of Dracos. 1 Teferi Time Raveler. Crash of Boss, Force of Negation, Dispute, Dead Gone, Fire Ice, Lorraine Revealed. So the exact same spell suite.
Yeah.
Oh, this is funny. 4 Leyline of the Guild Pact, 4 Leyline Binding. It's like Domain plus
Footfalls.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, can we like do like Living Domain? The 80 card. Oh, Travis Wu special.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Travis Wu here.
Yeah, that's a wild list.
Yeah, but it's like okay, like but the person went like he went 5-0
All
in a
right.
modern league. Is this the same? Here's a teamer one from. Is this from today? Today's the 18th.
Yeah, today's the 18th.
Brazen Borrower, Shardless, Tishana's Tidebinder, which like nice. Um, Subtlety, Crashing Football's Force Negation Dispute, Sink into Stupor,
Oh, that's cute.
Violent Outburst,
Yeah.
Dead Gone, Fire Ice, Lorien Revealed.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, right? You get Brazen Borrower. Yeah, like I think my guess is that Rhinos is probably better
Yeah.
um than Living End, but I'm a man of culture. Um,
I'll have to see what the format looks like.
I would like, I don't know. I wish I had like, I know my store won't, and I'm sure I could drive somewhere that like sounds like work,
Mm-hmm.
and that's probably what like when I explain to people that we used to go like every weekend, like within like a 3 or 4 hour radius
Right.
of the like Atlantic Ocean,
Yeah.
uh, um, they're like, what do you, huh? Um, but like now I'm just like I do not have it in me to go.
Well, you're at a different point in
Uh,
life now than you used to
I
be.
am, I am, but like I don't know, like I think I have four force notifications. Like I have this. I think I have this entire list.
Sleeve it up and rhino some people.
Yeah, or like living end. Like hey, I could just do
Oh
living
yeah.
end,
Yeah.
right? And like that would be like you put like you're worried about your mana, you throw like two triomes in there that you can get on turn one. Like
Mm-hmm.
okay, like my mana's fixed. There we go.
Yep.
Um, but it'd be nice to like play. But yeah, this is interesting and like modern is so powerful,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't see these
Modern's
being
the new
like
legacy.
it is. Um, I think what's interesting about like Living End and maybe and like Living End seems like a nightmare for like um what's it called? Boros energy. Right, like
Yeah.
just having the specter of that of like what's your game plan? We're gonna put a bunch of little creatures on the battlefield.
Cool.
Neat. Yeah. I'm going to like annihilate your first 3 turns of the game and put like 15 power on board.
Yeah. Good
Like
luck with
I've got to
that.
play. Yeah, and also like you get force of negation. Okay, another reason that violent outburst is so important
Mm-hmm.
is you can only protect with force of negation on your opponent's turn.
Right.
So you're like violent outburst, you hit living end, and they're like, oh, haha, Thraben charm.
Yeah.
And you're like, not today, sucker, because this is an instant. And you get to do the thing. Whereas at sorcery speed, you're like, oh man, I really hope I don't get got by.
Yeah. You don't have your free counter spell back up.
Yeah, so like that's another reason that like, being an instant is so important.
Yeah.
And I mean, even Rhino seems like it's just like a pile of removal.
Mm-hmm.
Like not great removal, but like Dead Gone kills a guide of souls.
Yep.
Fire Ice kills a guide of souls. It kills a Ragavan. It kills an Ocelot Pride. You can get some stuff,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like this seems like a nightmare for that deck.
Yeah.
So if you're like Boros Energy is too good, let's put in some stuff that like can deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, again, going back to like how Magic is managed, it's just like, well, we banned this and then bad stuff happened, so we're gonna like unban it so bad stuff stops happening.
So we get different bad stuff.
Yeah, we get different bad stuff for people to complain about.
Yeah.
Okay, and did you see what they did to our my old boy in Legacy?
I did. They finally took the hammer to oops, huh?
Yeah. So I like how they described it as uh, like oops used to be a demonstration of like what the Magic game engine could do.
Yeah. Did they say that?
And like, yes, over the last couple of years, the deck's presence has been a game, and it ebbed and flowed, but hasn't ever been. And so there's where was it at? Oh, here. For its lifetime and legacy, the deck was an affectionate demonstration of what was possible with Magic's game engine. It's extremely novel that something like this can exist. After all, that novelty wears off very quickly whenever the deck is strong enough to be a regular contender in the format.
I mean, that's kind of how I always felt about Dredge.
Counterpoint to that, if you don't print an entire like 3 entire cycles of lands that aren't lands,
right? You don't have this
like,
problem.
I played this deck before the flip lands.
Right.
It was a glass cannon.
Oh, for sure.
And that's where people were happy with it.
Right.
Right? But now it is like it's playing 4 Thoughtseize. It's playing cards that it can cast.
Yeah.
You used to have to play things that you could not actually like. You had no mana in the deck to cast them. You had
right.
like 4 Lotus Petals and some Spirit Guides. You got like 12 attempts at mana for the entire game. And if you use them incorrectly, I'm sorry, you're dead.
Right. You had no backup plan.
Yeah, and now it's like, no, you get like 4 Thoughtseizes, you get a Reanimate to try again. You get some Cabal therapies. Right? It's like, no, it's not. It wasn't always like that, man. So it has Boggart Trawler, which is 4 swamps.
Yep.
It has more than that.
Fill the Profane is 4 swamps.
Yep. So
and then Agadeem's Awakening is 4 swamps.
So it has 12 swamps in the deck.
Yep.
Plus
the Lotus Petals.
And the Spirit Guides.
And the Spirit Guides.
So it has 24 mana sources when it used to, and 12 of which are permanent.
Right.
When it used to have 12, none of which were permanent.
Yep.
So it's like it's just that they printed things that like made the deck better. Like I know that's why everything gets banned, but it's just like, yeah, like it's still a novelty, but you just took the novelty away.
Yeah.
Like you could technically now play Manaless Dredge and like cast Faithless Looting. Like I don't have any lands in my deck. But here's my my like bolt land. Cast Faithless Looting. It's like, is it really Manaless Dredge? Like I know you don't have any things in the land slot, but so they got rid of.
Who is this baller? Sorry, I'm skipping ahead.
Okay, what did we skip to?
Well, so right after they talk about oops, they talk about Colorless Tron. That's playing 4 candelabras. Holy moly!
They're like $3,000 a piece or something.
4 candelabras is $15,000.
I'm assuming we were playing on Moto.
I should hope so, because Oof.
So anyway, they banned Undercity Informer. So for those of you who don't know, there were cards printed in, what is this? Not Return. It wasn't Return to Ravnica.
Well, it was the Return to Ravnica block at Dragon Maze, Gate Crash, whatever.
It's Gate Crash.
Yeah.
That there was a mechanic that was do a thing, opponent mills until they hit a land. Or player mills until they hit a land.
Yeah.
So there's Balustrade Spy, which is a 4 mana 2/3 flyer that when it comes into play, target player mills until they hit a land. So you just flip your deck over.
Yep, because you
have no lands. and then you reanimate a Thassa's Oracle with Dread Return.
Yep.
Easy peasy, win the game. And then they banned Undercity Informer, which is 3 mana for a 2/3. You have pay 1, sacrifice a creature. Target player reveals cards until they hit a land. So you target yourself. So both of them are 4 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Flip over your deck.
Yep.
So Brank Cook's thought was you rebuild the deck some, but you like maybe lean into Chrome Mox and some more artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to play oh gosh, what is it called? I can see it in my head. One Beseech the Mirror.
Oh, okay.
All right, you Beseech the Mirror, you go get your Balustrade Spy, and it does the thing.
Yeah.
Right? Where if they had been Balustrade Spy and not Undercity Informer, then you get to go. You have to go 4 mana to get Undercity Informer and then have an extra mana, so it's a 5 mana kill.
Yeah.
As opposed to both kills are 4.
Right.
So like, you play Chrome Mox. Like, do you play like Chrome Mox and like Mox Opal and some other like artifacts?
Yeah.
And then that's how like you get your artifact count up. So you like, it is a different deck.
Yeah,
but
I think it's a less consistent deck too.
Probably.
Which I guess is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so like they still like there's still a way to have 8 of your combo pieces.
Yeah.
But I guess like one of them can now be Force of Negation, so it like opens up more. Well, I guess you could still get forced with Dread Return or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But presumably you'd Cabal Therapy them or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, but so it does kind of get rid of the consistency, and you have to, like you said, you have to like if you build a deck with a bunch of artifacts in it, then you have to draw the artifacts.
Yeah. Well, and you have to have
to
like
do the thing.
a volume of them. Like if you're playing like Mox Opal, like one artifact doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's like you play like it's probably Chrome Mox, Lotus Petal, Mox Opal would be like the first 12, and then I got to know what the other things are.
Baubles of some sort.
Yeah, maybe. And you just like a bunch of Mishra's baubles and stuff. I don't know. And then the deck just like get worse.
Yeah.
So yeah. And like they play 4 Wear Down, which costs 1 and a green. Again, I'd like to point out, did not have green mana, so did not have any way to cast anything back in the day.
Yeah.
Now these kids don't know what it's like.
Well, I mean, this deck still only has Lotus Petals and Spirit Guides for green sources.
It plays 4 Disciple of Freyleys in the side.
Oh, okay.
So it gets 12 green sources. Still not a ton.
Yeah.
But still, like, back in my day,
Yeah.
we weren't casting anything. Like, you had like Force of Negation and some other like horrific like free spells.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then yeah, so not a banned thing, but a deck that has been hot is the new version of Mud.
Oh yeah.
That they bring it.
That's the colorless Tron. Yeah.
It's Mud. So, back in the day, the old heads know. There was a mono. It was an artifact deck,
mm-hmm.
and it was called Mud because the old artifact border was darker.
Yeah.
And kind of looked like mud. And it just made a bunch of mana with Metalworker.
Mm-hmm. This isn't a Metalworker deck, though.
It is not. So, Planar Nexus.
Do you know the story behind Mud? Just a quick aside.
No.
Do you remember Wayne?
Yes.
Evidently, like, that was his brainchild.
Really?
Supposedly. Greg was telling me one night at the store. Like, that was Wayne's deck.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Piece of magic history right there in Myrtle Beach. So, Planar Nexus turns on all of your Urza's lands.
Yes.
Because it's all non-basic land types.
Yep.
So it is a power plant, a mine, a power plant, and a mine. There you go.
Yep.
So, like, a tower plus a Planar Nexus is 4 mana on turn 2 with, like, no work.
Right.
It just is. And then you have, like, mine and power plant to make 3 mana on turn 2.
Yep.
With Planar Nexus. So, it's playing, as we pointed out, a used Honda Civics worth of Candelabra of Talus.
Just in case you have $15,000 worth of antiquity singles sitting in your trade binder.
Which is 1 mana for an artifact, a mono artifact, thank you.
Yeah.
That has X untap, X separate lands. So, right, you play, like, Candelabra, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to, like, tap for 4 mana, untap these 2 lands for 2 mana.
Tap them again.
Tap them again. I'm going to have 6 mana, and then nonsense will ensue.
Yep.
Right? You're like, oh, Grim Monolith, and then I'll play Ugin Eye of the Storms. And on turn 2, that should take care of things.
Yep.
Also, the One Ring. And draw all the cards possible. Because, like, getting to 4 mana on turn 2 with little to no effort is really good when you get to play the One Ring and then fill your hand back up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I could get behind this.
Yeah, you just gotta,
like, this is,
come out of pocket for your windows or a candelabra.
Yeah, I could get behind this, like, if they bring Candelabra and the rest of the cards to Arena at some point. But I'm not getting behind this in, like, real life. I would like to not get divorced.
Yeah. How much are Grim Monoliths now?
$400? $200?
$500.
Are they?
$2,000 for 4 of them on Goldfish.
Nice. We did it. We did it, baby. Yeah, there we go. Man, the long game here.
Yeah, really.
I got him for like 100?
Nice.
120? Feels good.
Yep.
Feels good. So, yeah. It's funny that they... Okay, no. They have a 2-1 manifold key voltaic key split. Gotta watch out for Pithing Needle.
Yep.
Can't get got. Yeah. So that's all the band stuff.
There was one more ban.
Oh, there was some nonsense
They're
like
an unban and pauper,
only.
right?
Oh, Bonder's Ornament.
Bonder's Ornament, yeah.
So what does this do? Oh, so 3 mana, tap to add 1 mana of any color, and then 4 tap. Each player who controls a permanent named Bonder's Ornament draws a card.
Like the reason they banned this in the first place was because like people were playing Bonder's Ornament just to shut off their opponent's Bonder's Ornament.
Was it that?
I
or
thought
was
so.
it Yeah, it could be that. I think it also, like... I think there was a point where Pauper was slower. Like, with the Tron decks and stuff. And so this was, like, a reward for being slow.
Yeah.
And now it's, like, pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. It does seem like a weird card to be banned.
Yeah.
In, like, any format. Yeah, and then there's, like, Alchemy.
Yeah, I refuse to
nonsense.
acknowledge Alchemy as a format, so we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah, that does not exist.
Yeah.
Oh no, no changes to historic. Oh man.
What are we gonna do?
I like how they. So I just have to like read the timeless little spiel here.
Sure.
Thanks to Force of Will and Days, about 20% of decks are now some variant of Blue Tempo. Though popular, this emerging deck has not been solved as it competes with the refined Show and Tell, Mardu Energy, and Reanimator strategies. Okay,
Okay.
I just want to point out that Legacy is like almost always been for like up until maybe recently 30% Delver variant,
Yeah.
and you just put all the cards that are missing from Delver variant.
Into timeless.
Yeah, so it's like because they're still brainstorming timeless, right?
I think so.
We're gonna look at. I think there's like there is just like all of Delver in
Yeah.
timeless. So like it hasn't been figured out yet. It's like, okay, can we like ban historic cards, brawl cards? Man, timeless is timeless after block constructed? Okay, I can't even
Brainstorm's
find
legal
it.
and timeless. I just AI told me so.
Okay. Okay, a timeless card. Okay. Oh. Channel Demonic Tutor, Necropotence, and Tybalt Trickery.
That's
Those are
it.
the only. Yeah, those are the only. They're only restricted. There's nothing banned.
Oh, okay.
So. Oh. Oh. I was like, oh, I need to like find the proper format to play Dark Depths in, but they've banned crop rotation in historic, so it has to be timeless. But yeah, like I can't imagine that timeless doesn't turn into some version of like 2018 Legacy,
Yeah, probably.
or well, maybe like 2022, where it's like Dragon Rage Chandler, Delver,
Yeah.
like all the pitch cards. Yeah, which is fine. Live your life.
Yep.
But I just like 20% of our templates. Duh. That's all people want to play is
Yeah.
blue red. Like, you've had to ban blue red out of every format.
What'd you think was going to happen?
Yeah. What we? Oh man, we gave them lightning bolt, brainstorm.
Yep.
What are they gonna do with these cards? I don't know. Corey Steelcutter? Oh man.
What would you ever
So-
do with that?
Yeah. There's not a deck here. I don't think. All right. We got anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. So with that, we got a show.
We got a show.
So, if you have ideas for shows or anything like that, please let us know. Facebook, Discord, email, Twitter, X, Blue Sky, all those places. Also, I don't think we're doing a show next week
Correct.
due to travel schedules. So,
Yeah, sorry.
sorry.
We skipped a week, we're back, and then we're going to skip another week.
It's bi-weekly now.
Yeah.
All
Life
right.
happens. It's all right.
It is.
It's our
Okay.
show. We'll do what we want.
That's right. Thank you, fans.
Yep.
So my spiel's done.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, hit us up at the links down there for social medias. Let us know what you want us to talk about when we return in 2 weeks. If you want to support the show, you can do so via our Patreon, patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Head on over there, chip a couple bucks in. You get access to our unshow, about another hour of content out of us every week. And you also get access to my show notes, so you get a sneak peek about what the episode's going to be about. Patreon.com/CasualTryHardMTG. Hook us up and we'll hook you up.
Yeah. So with that, we'll catch you on the internet.
We'll catch you on the internets.